Good morning, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. Take 5. Amazing. Hey, YouTube drives me crazy. I have a love-hate relationship with YouTube. The platform makes it easy to upload videos. Makes it easy for y'all to interact and comment and share videos and that kind of thing. Love that. I'm moving up here so we get out of the wind for the microphone. I hate their politics and the fact that they demonetize all my videos here on YouTube and, blah, 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 which is why I went to Patreon, right? I shoot videos every day on Patreon, have write-ups, we have good combos, and I have to deal with a lot less nonsense, one, in the form of demonetization, and two, in the form of knuckleheads, YouTubians. And you know they're out there, right? And so today's message, 5 things you can do to better prepare yourself for what's coming for Teotwawki. A lot of it is aimed at the YouTubians. But there's still going to be stuff in there for you. The 80% of you, I'm trying to, not be whited out by the sun. The 80% of you who are, there, that's better, who are okay people. So, there should be something for everyone. The first, because background. You agree, right? This world is cray-cray. And I don't care if you're on the left or the right. We got problems coming in the U.S. with the politics. They're just bubbling. That's going to boil over with the people on various sides and factions and whatnot. That's a potential problem. We got this thing going on. If I say it, they'll demonetize me again. Coming out of Asia and spreading around the world to one degree or another. And I just did a video, I don't know if I shared that one with y'all or not. I may have, where I think I think I did share it with y'all. The actual ramifications of that, I think, are going to be war. Not just, I feel sick. The economy is in scary shape. It's never been better. It's still extremely fragile, right? And then on and on and on and on. We talk about this stuff every day on Patreon. This is Viking Preparedness. You're here for some interest in preparedness, I would think. And so, with that in mind, the first thing to do is focus. Focus! I think what I get on YouTube, vice Patreon, and I'll put a link to the Patreon channel down below. I really don't want to do an advertisement for it, but you're welcome to come. 3 cents a day, $1 a month. I think YouTube is more indicative of American society, and I know we have, other than Americans here, OTMs, I know we have people from other nations here, and welcome, but the vast majority of the audience is American. So indicative of American society is the inability, 1, to think clearly, 2, to get out of an emotional state, and 3, just to focus on what's being done. And I'll give you an example. I get many comments here on YouTube where people call me names. How 8th grade of you? How 3rd grade of you? Hey, boomer, yeah, go ahead, keep doing what you do, boomer. Like, that offends me. I am a baby boomer, but you can tell the tone and the inflection. You can actually read it through the words that it's supposed to be like a slam, man. Ooh, I slammed him. Now let me go back down to mommy's basement and power up the internet. It's like, really? Or they call me old man. Okay, well, I earned every one of these white hairs. And the other thing is people on a video that I'm doing that has something to do with preparedness, men nominally, males anyway, we could go there, right? Males, like, overly comment on my beard. Dude, why don't you trim up the sides of your beard? Why don't you trim up your mustache? Why don't you quit messing with your beard? Why don't you comb your beard? Why are you, as a dude, concerned with another man's facial hair? Focus on the message. They get distracted by the squirrels, right? Another thing I get a lot is, come to the point! Yeah, I know, you have an attention span of a gnat, right? I know what people do on videos. They just cut it and start it again, cut it and start it again, so it goes, and people love that. I'm not doing that. So my point is, focus on what's going on. Instead of being snarky, one, try to listen to the message. At least hear the message that I'm putting out. Consider it, and then take some action. If you think this, I'm trying to avoid the words, this thing coming out of Asia is a problem, because I don't really think it's a problem for America. A lot of people do. Okay, what are you doing about it? Besides going, you don't understand, PJ, boomer, it's coming for everyone, you can't hide. What are you doing about it? Because see, if you truly believe something, you should take action, right? And that's what I want you to do. I would love it if everybody took action to get ready for this thing coming, because then you'd be ready for something else, if this pans out to be nothing. And so instead of being snarky, instead of just focusing on the wrong things, try to focus on the message. I think you'll be better off, and so will your people. And another thing, a lot of people, like I made a comment, and I made a comment which got a lot of comments on the last video here on YouTube. On Patreon, no worries. Where I said, it doesn't matter what's causing this thing. It does! If it's a biological warfare, it matters! No, it doesn't. I'll double down. Boom! No, it doesn't. Not to you. It absolutely means nothing different to you. Focus. This point is focus. It's either going to affect you or it's not. If it affects you, it's going to affect you in certain ways, for which you must be prepared or suffer. It matters not if this thing came out of a bat or a lab or a bowl of soup. It doesn't matter. See, people focus on the wrong things. Oh yeah, but it's this, and this guy said this, and this guy said this. Who cares? What are you doing about it? A lot of you are doing something about it. You win. You're going to win. So focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on your circle. You know, it doesn't matter what somebody 3 states away is doing. That whole Virginia thing. Oh my gosh, did the internet get in a tizzy over that? Dude, you don't live in Virginia. Chill. Focus on yourself. Focus on your family. Focus on your friends. That's 1. 2. Step 2. Item 2. Haven't really figured out what I'm going to title this yet. Preppers. I'm talking to you now. All you preppers. You need more food and less guns. More food and less guns. It's amazing to me the number of people who are preppers or who are interested in prepper type videos, who just go to all the gun videos and watch all the gun stuff, and they talk about guns, and you know, I show my pistol every now and then, and they're like, is that a Gen 4 or a Gen 5? Number 1, why do you care? Right? Focus on you, right? Why do you care what I'm carrying? It doesn't matter. How much food do you have? Because here's the deal. In a world without rule of law, without rule of law, WROL, Teotwawki, SHTF, you're going to have to eat. You may never have to fire your firearm in anger, in a defensive, offensive, whatever, violent way. You may never have to fire your firearm. I pray that you don't. But I guarantee you, you're going to have to eat. So why all the focus, back to item 1, on guns and ammo and cool goo guys that I can put on my gun because I don't know how to shoot it anyway? Why all the focus on that instead of how much beans and rice do you have? We're going to come to another point towards the end. However much you have, you don't have enough, because you're going to want to feed other people. Not me, man. Food over guns. It's more important. Am I saying don't have guns? Clearly, I'm not. But the fascination with it, focus on food. And everything to do with food. Just having food's not enough. How are you going to prepare it? How are you going to do the leftovers? We're not having leftovers. Okay, that's actually not a bad plan. Dun, 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 dun. But how are you going to clean up after you prepare your meals? You're going to have to eat. You may never have to shoot. Focus on food, not guns. All right. More skills, less stuff. That's item 3. Americans are consumers. I think Westerners are consumers. We like buying stuff. We like solving problems with money. Amazon will deliver it to my house in 24 hours. I have every cool bushcraft knife known to man. I have every axe and hatchet that I look at and like. It's like a disease. Here, I'll buy another one. Here, I'll buy another one. I think I've cured it, though. I'm pretty much done. Write this date down. PJ, you said... But yeah, we just buy stuff. We buy so much stuff and we think that helps us. No, not beyond a very elementary point. It doesn't. It doesn't matter that you have a Gransford Brooks axe instead of a decent axe that you bought at the local hardware store. It really doesn't matter. How many trees have you actually chopped down with your axe? See? Ooh. One finger at you, 4 at me. Don't worry about it. But you need skills. And skills take time to invest in. They take money, in many cases, to invest in learning skills. And yeah, you can't just get a skill by watching it on YouTube. You can't watch somebody do something and then chalk that one away. Well, I know how to do that if I ever have to. No, you don't. No, you don't. Skills have to be earned. You have to learn it. You have to go do it. You have to fail it a little bit and then carry on. My battery is running low. All right, I will pick this up. More skills, less stuff. 4th point, people. You're going to need people. I hit this point hard on Patreon. I don't care how cool Superman, Supergirl you think you are, you're going to need people when this whole thing goes down. And check it out. You're going to gather with other people. You're gonna. Lone wolves aren't going to make it. You're not a lone wolf. You're either going to gather with other people or be consumed or subsumed by another group, literally and figuratively. Start working on your people skills. Be the guy or gal that people want to be with, that people want to hang out with. Bring something to the table. I have a video long ago that I did here. You can search on my channel, what do you bring to the table? It was a wake-up call to a lot of people on YouTube who think they're in this stuff. And then the last point, because again, this is all about preparedness, right? It's about preparing for hard times that are coming. Fitness. You need to be fitter. Annie Thorsdottir could be a little fitter. Not much. We can all get fitter, even me, yours truly. You're going to need your body when this thing goes down. And this is the point, especially here on YouTube, where I get all the whining. You don't understand. I've had 4 bypasses and 3 knees and 2 shoulders, and I can't do anything. Yet with an attitude like that, you can't do anything, and you're going to die. Do the best you can with what you got where you're at. You can always do more. Fitness is something you're going to take with you, or not. Do you want to get old? You want to be a boomer and be in a nursing home? Hooked up to oxygen, wheeling around in a wheelchair, catching flies and eating them? And come on. Stay fit. Keep your body active. You need it. It's going to carry you through the hard times that are coming. All right, those are 5 things for you to consider. I care about y'all. If you want good daily content, come check us out on Patreon. It's a whole $1 a month. If you hate it, you can quit, but I tell you what, I bet you don't hate it. I bet you like it. All right, I'll see you out there.